Your Senior Moment. I'm Keith Hittner Senior, and this is episode number 221 today. We're going to be talking about response time. And we're coming to you from the Healthy Home Mansion, where it's young living or assisted living, and you can make your home a healthy home, and it all starts with you, and it begins right now. Response time. Look at the numbers: 11,290. Push-ups, sit-ups, and deep knee bends, 540 so far this month. I got to tell you, I started writing about something different, and then I got interested in this topic, so I thought I'm just going to share this with you and see what you think about it. Have you ever had someone text message you with a language that seems rather urgent, then you responded back, and then they ghosted you? It's like, well, what was so urgent? The text message, by their nature, are quick messages where we expect a quick response. So, what is the normal response time for a text message? When should we use text and when should we use email? And when should we just pick up the phone and call them, which is kind of what I like to do. Research shows that 95% of text messages are read within 3 minutes of being sent. 3 minutes. And furthermore, the average response from that text message is 90 seconds. So it begs the question, when you receive a text message and respond with another follow-up question and you get no answer, what is the message that's being sent? What's the thought? The expectation is that when we are in a dialogue, we're going back and forth with someone, that you get a response to your question now. And research says at least within 90 seconds. And if not, then what happened? And why wouldn't you? Sometimes people are just in the middle of something, and you would think that you would get a message back that just said, hey, I can't talk right now. I'll check in with you later. Text messaging by its nature is an interruption. And so we have to understand that it's an interruption communication by its nature. So you send a text message to somebody, you don't know what they're doing. We don't know what they're involved in or what's going on in their lives, and they get that message, boom, on their phone. They may be in the middle of something, or heaven forbid, they don't have their phone with them at that very moment. So why not just call them? Calling requires real dialogue with people, and it takes time and actually takes practice, which many of our millennials and younger people than that really don't have. If I have a question about a property, I'll text an agent my question. I don't want to engage in a 10-minute conversation over how old is the roof. I just want to know, how old is the roof? But it seems to me that there might be something missing with that. It might be a little bit of a narrow approach to that communication. And it's dangerously easy to be misunderstood or misinterpreted to deliver your message in the wrong tone. Sometimes a 10-minute phone conversation is needed, and most of the time it really is appreciated. Your response rate from text is 200 times better than the chance of that person answering the phone. So, reaching out on your phone will probably not get you an answer. In fact, more and more people just don't answer their phones anymore or even check their voicemail for that matter. So, what about email? Excluding solicitations and junk mail, professional business related email has an expected response time of between 12 and 24 hours. Younger people expect a response time much sooner than that and will reach out with a secondary or alternative channel if they don't get a response in 6 hours or so. Email tends to be a longer form communication, as we know, and that message does not really lend itself to text messaging. So what I do many times is I'll send an email with my long form communication or inquiry, and then send a quick text saying, hey, check your email, because some people just don't. I find that many people do not regularly use their email for business. So they're not in the habit of checking it frequently like we are. Many check it only once every few days or even only once a week. Or they will have a work email that they're in and out of all day long, and then they've got a personal email that they maybe only check once a week or so. So if you're sending something to their personal email, good luck with that one. As you would expect, the response time increases as the week goes on. So the Friday 4 o'clock email dump, which we seem to all get, at least I do, 4 o'clock Friday afternoon, boom, 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 boom. The emails come rolling in like people hit click and then ran out of the office. So that chance of that email being read until Monday morning is about 3 times less chance that that email is going to get read on that Friday than if it was sent on a Monday morning. So, what's the takeaway in all this? Well, first of all, it's know your audience, know what their preferred communication is. And if it's text message, which seems to be moving in that direction more and more, then what you might want to do is if you've got a longer form email, you can communicate with people regularly in their preferred method, but then reach out to them in that method and notify them that you did send them an email and that maybe they should check it or check their voicemail or something like that. Or many times I'll be going back and forth with someone on text message. It's just like, this is too much typing. And I'll just say, we're on our phones right now, texting back and forth. How about I just call you and we can, get the deal discussed and handled right away. So that's it. I got kind of dove into that as I was starting on a different topic. And I thought, well, this is kind of interesting on text messaging taking over. What's the expected response time? 90 seconds you got. If someone sends you a text, you got 90 seconds. If you're later than that, you're late. All right. Push-ups, sit-ups, and deep knee bends. What are we going to do today? Sit-ups today, kids. So let's do 10 sit-ups, and then we'll get on with our lovely Sunday. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. How's the 90 going? I'm finding that 90 is a big number and doing it, but it takes a little bit longer time. It's a little bit challenging to get those 90 in, but we're doing them. 90 push-ups, sit-ups, deep knee bends, and toe touchers every single day. Do it because the older you get, the longer you want to live, and you want to be strong like Senior. We'll see you tomorrow.